So at this point in time, the only reactions I've released of myself and Number One Geek are the reactions for, well, the two-part reaction for the Sins video for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie. I haven't put up any of the other ones yet. At this point, it's probably just gonna be the reactions that I filmed with him that are gonna go up. We have a reaction we filmed for the Nostalgia Critic review of Dragon Ball Evolution. I might put that up, I might not. We'll see what happens. Definitely gonna put up the other ones with Number One Geek though. So right here, reasoning for bringing out, reason for season 3 being on top as opposed to seasons 1 and 2 is because, well, I just fixed it, but the reason for doing so is because I've been rewatching the series since June 24th, and I got as far as, I've been on and off. I've gotten as far as season 3, the 7th episode, Halloween 2, was the last one I watched. I'm resuming again on October 2nd, so right now I'm putting the show on hold because I got a bunch of other things I'm watching right now. Anywho, you know what this is? Actually, no, this isn't what you think it is. This is the this is the packaging that season 8 came in last year. I saved it after all this time, and season 8 is right here. In case you forgot. Also, I'm trying to remember if 2 years ago when Deadpool came out on DVD, if I recorded an unboxing. I don't think I ever put it up. I recorded an unboxing for Deadpool 2 when that came out on DVD too. I don't believe I ever put that up. Well, I definitely didn't put that up, I know for certain. I want to say this was Sorry Not Sorry, this image. We kind of went over this last year, but I'm not 100%. This, I want to say maybe it was the confirmation. It's probably not. This is definitely Roadkill, because I'm going to be guessing the photos that are on the back of season 9's DVD. I'm going to be guessing what episodes this come from, and because maybe I studied the promo pics for each season as they came out, for every episode of season 9 as it came out, I might be able to distinguish which episodes they come from better. And I'm hoping this time to get Lexi to appear on the back of the cover. I would have waited until tonight to do this, but it came this morning. I guess because it was express mail, I want to say. I'm covering up my address, but the address you see right there is the Lexington, Kentucky address. So this is indeed the packaging for season 9's arrival. It came out 2 days ago, but I ordered it August 24th, pre-ordered it on August 24th, so I got it pretty much as soon as I possibly could because of that season. I got it today because 2 days, give you 2 days to, voila, here it is, the last one, the farewell season right here, which had its ups and downs, but at the same time, I mean, it's still the middle, and the middle is still deserving of more praise than it gets. This is the back of the cover. There's only 2 photos. I'm gonna look into what they are. It was a promo photo, I think, leading up to the release of the season, and there's this is Viva La Hex. This is gonna be Viva La Hex because it looks like one of the photos that after he when he came back and he was telling them about his about how the trip went. The end of the middle. That's funny. But they do have "It's Been a Heck of a Ride" here on the front of the cover, which, yeah, I knew that even looking at it online. So yeah, I knew this was going to be the season. I'm surprised I didn't put the farewell season on here, and then maybe put it's been a heck of a ride in the description, or in the cover. In the description, or like as like instead of at the end of the middle, the it's been a heck of a ride. I think I read the description online already, but I still want to read it on. I still want to read it over the thing, because like there's this particular line in here that like I was excited, and I hoped that they kept in. By the ninth and final season, Frankie and Mike Heck had hoped to find themselves with an emptier nest, allowing them to cut back on their parental duties. But with Axel now back at home with Brick, they find that hope quickly fading. A recent graduate, Axel returns home from Europe with a new chill Euro look on life. Although Mike still wants him to get a job, he's getting serious with Lexi. Yes, he did. Yes, he was, and yes, he did. Prompting the dreaded meeting of their families, which actually it was just Frankie and Mike meeting her parents. That could have been way bigger. I'll save that for the video where I talk about everything that happened in season 9. Meanwhile, Sue and her neighbor Sean Donahue will have to work out their unrequited feelings for each other. Oh, I got a lot to say about that, believe me. And Brick decides to break up with his quirky girlfriend Cindy so that he's not tied down and can finally be more popular. But because he's a hack, things probably won't go quite as smoothly as he'd like. It's time to say farewell to this average, yes, most definitely average, family. So let's take a look inside, and we have the DVDs, the same image on the front, and the complete 9th season. Surprised this is a complete 9th and final season. Yeah, so the same image as the front, and then the episode numbers for each one on the back. If I'm not mistaken, Disc 1 should begin with Viva Hacks, end with Eyes Wide Open. Disc 2 should begin with the 200th and end with The Crying Game. And Disc 3 should begin with Hex vs. Gloucester's The Final Battle and end with Hack of Ride Parts 1 and 2. Let us dive in. Disc 1, Viva la Hex, Please Don't Feed the Hex, Meet the Parents, Halloween 8 or Some Murder Mystery, World of a Lifetime, The Setup, Thanksgiving 9, Eyes Wide Open. Disc 2, The 200th, The Christmas Miracle, New Year's Revelations, The Other Man, Mama Palooza, Guess Who's Coming to Frozen Dinner, Toasted, The Crying Game. Disc 3, Hex vs. Gloucester's The Final Battle, Thank You for Not Kissing, Bat Out of Heck, Great Expectations, The Royal Flush, Split Decision, Hack of Ride Part 1 and Part 2. So yeah, there you have it. That is the unboxing for the middle of season 9. Let me place this right here underneath, and thus the collection is completed. All 9 seasons of the middle, 2009 to 2018. Although I can't help but hear the game-changing seasons, season 7, 8, 9. She didn't get an image. She got a mention on the back of season 9, though. That's great. The Lexel seasons, if you may, or rather, just seasons 8 and 9 would be the Lexel seasons, given the fact that like season 8 built the relationship, season 9 had the aftermath of them getting together. Again, I got plenty to talk about pertaining to the way season 9 centered around Lexel when the time comes. In the meanwhile, I'm actually going to put season 9 on top right now. Whoops. So with that, you have you have pretty much the borderline basics in what you needed to know, what you needed to hear. I'm going to have a lot to say about. I've seen Lexi made 9 appearances in the 9th and final season. I'm going to discuss. She got mentioned 5 times, I want to say. I count. I'll explain. One would think maybe she made only 8 appearances, but I counted as 9. I'll explain that in the sum up video I'm going to do. I might record that later tonight. I might record it tomorrow. We'll see what happens. I got karaoke tomorrow, so maybe it won't. Anyways, So yeah, she made 9 appearances. They're the only episodes I've rewatched this season. I rewatched those 4 times because I've watched, with the exception of the basic go through for the series, I've watched each episode that Lexi's been in once. I've seen every episode she's been in 4 times each, all 26 episodes, and then April's 5 appearances without Lexi in season 8, even though she actually made a total of 7. She made a total of 7 appearances. Right, 2 of them were same episodes as Lexi. They're the episodes that I'm going to. I rewatched those episodes because they played a pivotal part in the Lexi arc in season 8, so that's why I had to watch them again. Because basically the way he acted with April was the way he wanted to act with Lexi, and he didn't have that because he believed Lexi was off limits. He believed he wasn't good enough for Lexi. So ultimately, that was the case in that. More thoughts to come on season 9 in that season 9 sum up video, and theories I could have for if they could potentially make an appearance in Sue's spin-off show. So until then, I will see you guys next time. Catch you on the flip side. Lexo forever.